What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another New York Giants video. Hey, guys and girls, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps out the video more than you'll know. Leave a comment below. I try to read every single comment, so let me know what you're thinking about this video, good or bad. I try to read them all. Appreciate you guys and girls watching. Let's talk about the New York Giants. I'll be live tonight, 10 o'clock. We'll do a therapy session. Seems like we do them every single Monday night, doesn't it? But come on by, hang out. We'll talk about the game yesterday. We'll talk about what we're going to be doing going forward and exactly what this New York Giants team could be. I'm sure we'll talk about next year, too, because unfortunately now 0-2 in the division, 1-4 on the season, and obviously a lot of injuries to key players. We really don't know how long these guys are going to be out. Saquon Barkley seems 2 to 4 weeks. Haven't heard anything about Daniel Jones yet. But I don't want to focus on negative in this video. I actually want to talk about something positive that we saw yesterday. That's Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney has been unbelievable. And I have made the comparison to Odell Beckham. And they're kind of similar, man. If you think about it, they're not big receivers. Odell Beckham was never a big receiver. And Odell Beckham, when he was here, was extremely exciting. He was a guy that could take an 8-yard slant 80 yards at a house. And you see that with Kadarius Toney. The similarities are funny because Odell Beckham missed the first 3 games of his rookie season. He came out in game 4. And he caught a touchdown against Atlanta, and then the rest was kind of history. He took off from there. Kadarius Toney, not because he was injured, but really didn't play the first 3 games of the season. And I remember making a video saying, why did we draft him? Like, where is this kid? Why can't he get on the field? What did we take him 20th overall for? Why do we pay Kenny Golladay $72 million and draft a receiver that's sitting on the bench? Then it looks like it was a blessing in disguise that Shepard and Slayton got injured because then Kadarius Toney comes out against New Orleans and he shows what he can do. The 3rd and 18 conversion on a 4-yard pass looked unbelievable. I'm like, wow, this kid is exciting. And then he blew up yesterday against Dallas. If there was one positive to take away from that game, it was the performance of number 89. There's no doubt about it. Now, he did throw the punch later in the game. And listen, man, I'm not a saint. All right? I like a little fight in my guys. The only thing I worry about is if he does it in the future when the game is kind of on the line. Beckham also had that kind of personality, and that personality got him pretty much traded away from the Giants. Now, I'm not going to say it's because Beckham was a fiery guy or had the whole blow up with Josh Norman. My thing with Odell Beckham, and I'll go to my grave with this, is that he had a tendency to be unfiltered with the media, and the media would constantly go to him and get a soundbite. Now, we don't know if Kadarius Toney is going to be that guy, but Beckham had no problem taking shots at Eli Manning, and I always feel like the Giants felt like, hey, if he'll do this to Eli, we don't want him chirping in the ear of a rookie quarterback. I think the Giants knew they were taking a quarterback, and they just didn't want Beckham around for it, so they traded him away. I'll go to my grave with that. But Beckham in his prime was an amazing player for the Giants, the most talented receiver we've ever had. But you can see the similarities with Kadarius Toney. He is another guy that you throw an 8-yard slant, he could take it 80 yards at a house. Beckham came in here with the New York Giants. We were a terrible team. We're still a terrible team. Isn't that funny how that works? We drafted Odell Beckham in 2014, and here we are in 2021. We're still a bad team. It is unbelievable, isn't it? But positives, right? Beckham was the one thing that we could look forward to as New York Giants fans every week and say, hey, we're not a good team, but throw it to 13. Let's watch 13 work in the open field. We got an exciting player in Odell Beckham. We got that exciting player again with Kadarius Toney. I don't think there's any doubt about it. You could say, Baddog, pump the brakes. It's been 2 games. I don't need to see anymore. You see his skill set. Now, am I saying Kadarius Toney is going to beat Odell Beckham? Absolutely not. But the similarities are there. This skill set is there. The elusiveness, the twitchiness, the kid can play. There's no doubt about it. His skill set is unbelievable. And at this point, with the New York Giants, the way it's going, at this point, at least me, I'm just sitting there going, throw it to 89. Let's watch 89 work. Let's see what 89 can do, because we lost Saquon Barkley, right, again for 2 to 4 weeks, so we don't have that electric player in the backfield anymore. Dave Gettleman's first-round picks actually haven't been really bad outside of Barkley, which now looks like a mistake. Daniel Jones, listen, I feel bad for Daniel Jones. Like I've been critical of Daniel Jones. Everybody knows that, but I love Daniel Jones. Like, Daniel Jones is one of my favorite players on the team. It's never been because he doesn't work hard or he doesn't try. To me, it was always a lack of confidence with DJ, and it's unfortunate that, he got concussed, and hopefully he makes a quick recovery. He can play against the Rams, because I feel like he was playing really well this season. I know he was struggling there against Dallas early in the game, and I think a lot of that had to do with the offensive line. I feel like he wasn't confident when Nate Solder at left tackle. Would you be? So, I feel bad for Daniel Jones. I hope he recovers. I hope he gets back. But Daniel Jones definitely looks like he was starting to progress. And it seems like this happens to him every year, right? He seems like he's starting to get it, and then he gets hurt, man. I just hope that he's okay. He comes back against the Rams, and he can continue to improve like he was doing this year. But it doesn't really look like an awful pick. It still ain't a great pick, but you can see that Daniel Jones could be good enough to win games for the Giants. Andrew Thomas looks like a solid pick, but again, all these guys are hurt. So they're talented. They got to stay on the field. And then you got Kadarius Toney, which Dave Gettleman actually got a first-round pick and Kadarius Toney. So that looks good, even though the Bears are 3-2. It still looks like a good pick because this kid can play. So, I mean, if there's nothing else you could take out of it, at least going forward, maybe we really found an electric wide receiver. Maybe we found a guy. Maybe we found the future combination for the New York Giants and Daniel Jones and Kadarius Toney. You got to hope because obviously he gives us a massive big play guy in the receiving game, and we really don't have that. Kenny Golladay is not a big play guy. Kenny Golladay is a 50-50 guy. He's a guy that goes up. He's got the big body, makes the catches, makes the contested catches, but he's not a guy that's going to explode and give you the 80-yard touchdown. He's not the electric route runner that a Kadarius Toney is, so... maybe we found that guy with Kadarius Toney, but there's no doubt about it. He impressed me yesterday, and I was just wondering where he was on the field. There's no doubt he made an impression on Giants fans, and this one in particular. Hopefully going forward, he's the man. And I don't really know what else to look for in this season because it's already been a really rough season, but he looks really good, and I'm happy to see it because we need some kind of positivity here with the New York Giants. I don't know if Dave Gettleman's going to be around. I really don't know what the hell is going to go on next year. But like I said, I do believe that the Giants found a superstar in Kadarius Toney. Now, Kadarius Toney's got to keep it together, though. He, like I said earlier in the video, he did throw the punch. He does have a tendency to, it seems like he's already getting involved with the media. Again, it's amazing the parallels between he and Odell Beckham. It really is. But that's all I got in this video. I'm rambling at this point. So again, I want to thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Do me a favor, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Again, I don't know which side it's on. You can watch my post-game video over here, and you can watch you can subscribe up here someplace. I'll see you tonight, 10 o'clock. It's Bad Diggity Dizzle. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. I'm going. Peace.